Dear Journal, what will my classroom look like? What will it sound like? Will I only hear clicks of computers or turning of pages? Will my students raise their hands when they have a question or click a button? There are many questions unanswered about the future. We will just have to wait and see. I hope for my students to have the ability to choose and have options, whether they prefer computers or books. I hope they can decide which works best for them and use that journal. I hope that my students still draw with crayons and not just paint online. I wonder what their art will look like. When I was a student, our teachers gave us the time to be creative and to work with our hands. Some students were good artists and some were not. But when it came down to it, majority of students like to express their own creativity. Amanda here is a third grader. She is drawing her own name tag. She had the option to draw whatever she wanted. She chose a rainbow and to draw her name directly above it. Will I have students like Amanda? Will my students use their hands, crayons, pencils, and other drawing items to make their own name tag? Or will my students make their name tags this way? Both good options, just unsure which way is more personal and which way they may choose to use. Dear Journal, social interaction is still important. There are so many ways to communicate with parents over the web. Will I ever meet them face to face? Will my letters to parents look like the handwritten letter on the left or like the email on the right? Journal. Will my students even have a journal to write in? Will they use pens, pencils, and marble notebooks? How will they write down their thoughts? Will my students use a written journal or an internet-based journal? Dear Journal, being a future teacher, my job is to educate, to teach students and watch them learn. The way they learn best is solely up to them. Everyone is different and each child deserves to be taught in a way that works best for that child. In my future classroom, I hope to use the updated but also outdated methods. I hope to use pens, pencils, crayons, counting bears and chips, but also at the same time use online programs, web quests, and computers whenever applicable. I hope to have the ability to judge my options for which source to use and also justify that. I hope my future classroom is full of happy children who want to learn in the best ways that suit them. Yours truly, Stephanie Lugassi, soon to be Ms. Lugassi.